Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. Haven't done a truck chat for a while, so I thought I'd get on here and do one. Sorry for all the scruffiness. You won't have to look at this too much longer. Maybe a couple more weeks at the very longest. And the reason I'm doing this is just because I don't know if you've ever heard of No Shave November. It's just a thing that they do all over. I guess the reason is kind of to support men's health and stuff, but I heard it got started in Australia and stuff, and it's kind of a world thing, I guess. So anyways, I met a guy yesterday. He's a Elvis impersonator, which I knew the guy, and he had one growing almost just like mine, and said he's never grown a beard before. It's his first one. So he says his wife has already given him a hard time, so wanting him to shave it, get rid of it. And it's kind of funny. Some people like them and some people don't. I got a cousin that's got a really, really long one. When I was younger, they used to call him Jesus, just for jokes. And his wife seems to not want him to shave it off. And so he's had it ever since I can remember. I mean, since very, very young age, he's had a long beard. So it's pretty strange how some people like them and some people don't. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm just doing it kind of just for kicks, to see what it's like. Just for a month or so, it'll be plenty long enough for me. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit. I haven't been on here for a while. Been doing a lot of artwork lately. I'll actually put some pictures in here of my art. I been experimenting with frames and stuff. I haven't really framed my art till just recently. As you know, I'm kind of a beginner. I've been doing it 4 or 5 years, but at the beginning, first few years, I didn't do it as much as I am now. I'm kind of getting to do more. Still ain't doing as much as I want to do, but I think this winter I'll be doing a lot more. Hopefully I'll become confident enough where I can paint online for you, or at least make a video of me painting and stuff once in a while to show you. But I'll put a picture in here now with a couple of my latest paintings. One was I had extra squash in the garden, butternut squash. I put a couple of them on a cutting board with a knife, painted that. And another one was, let's see, what was the other one? Oh, a turtle. Call him Flashy the Turtle. He's pretty flashy. So I did that. And I tried them with different color frames, and I posted them on my Facebook page, and I'm kind of surprised. I thought, I didn't even know how it would go, but a lot of people like black frames, I found out, which I'm very surprised. Got a car behind me. I'm not sure what they're doing. I guess they're just visiting and looking at the water too. I'm sitting here by Lake Comas in Delavan. I gotta be cautious nowadays, you never know. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna post it on here, the pictures. I'm gonna blur my names out on them, so the internet trolls don't cause me any trouble. You never know nowadays, it's kind of crazy with the internet trolls. And they like to cause trouble sometimes at people's houses, and when they figure out where you're at and stuff, they'll do weird stuff to YouTubers, and I try to avoid that if I can. So that's why my names will be blurred out on there. But anyways, I'm getting better. I'm getting more confident at my painting. My drawing skills are getting better over time. I'm learning the grid method pretty well, how to draw stuff using the grid method. I like the grid method, and I'm getting more confident. I'm enjoying painting. It's getting to where I like to do it now more, instead of it being a job, or just don't want to do it because I don't think I'm good enough. But it's becoming more fun. So anyways, I'll post a picture here now of some of the paintings in the different it's just 2 paintings, but they're in like different frames, so you can see them in the silver frame and black frames, and it just shows you how different a frame can make a painting look. got a new tool for putting pictures in the frames. I can't remember what they call it. It's puts in like a point, I guess a point driver they call it. And holds the pictures in. So instead of doing it by hand or with a screwdriver or something where you can slip and scratch it up and stuff, it does a more of a professional job. And eventually I plan on building some of my own frames and stuff. That's another reason why I bought a table saw not too long ago. I've used the table saw to put in a new window and to cut some boards already for painting on, and love that table saw, working great. Anyways, I wanted to mention I had quite a bit of fun yesterday. I went to a place in Janesville, and I like that place because they got bands there a lot. And yesterday they had a really good band, not one that I really know the people or anything in it, but they play there occasionally, once in a while, and they're really good, really good. And they had a big drive for, they call it Toys for Tots. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that in your area, but it's kind of a thing for gaining money for families of kids, or not the families, but for kids that where the families can't afford stuff for holidays, like toys and stuff and presents and stuff like that. And so they had 50-50 raffles and a bunch of stuff going on there. It was pretty fun. I got it, and on the 50-50 raffle, the Marines were selling the tickets, and I know a bunch of the Marines, so I always like to help them out. So I bought 8 tickets, and darn it if I didn't win. So I ended up getting half of the pot, which is pretty considerable. But I didn't want it. I wanted to give it back to the kids. I figured I was brought up pretty well when I was younger and had some nice presents, and I thought it'd be pretty sad if some other kids can't. So if I could help them out, I would. And so I just kept enough money to cover for the ticket expenses that I had and stuff, and gave it all right back to them. And these other ladies were saying, God bless you, and I'm like, that's all right, it's all right, you know. But anyways, come to find out, later on in the day, I won another pool that I got into, I don't know, a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I won that one. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know, and that was $250. So bought a bunch of people in the bar a drink and tipped the bartender pretty well, and that's where I'm heading to get some groceries right now with the rest of that money, and also pay a couple prescriptions I got to pick up. So I had a great day yesterday, but just wanted to mention how when you do sometimes a good favor giving back, sometimes it comes back on you, and it just keeps revolving up. I know a few weeks ago I was sitting at a table, and these older people, one guy was a Marine, and his wife, and they're older people, and I like standing, so I said, here, take my chair, take my table, and he's like, oh, thank you, because my wife can't stand and stuff, and they were so thankful. And man, believe it or not, I couldn't believe it. Like I don't know, maybe 45 minutes later, half hour later, he comes up to me and hands me a drink, and also, not like the drink was plenty, he didn't have to do nothing, and he also had another chip for another drink on top, and I'm like, oh my God. But I didn't do it for that. I just tried to help these people out, and because I like standing and stuff, it doesn't bother me. So yeah, so go do some good deeds out there, and you'll be surprised how it comes back and helps you out, and when you least expect it, I guess. That's what I have to say, because I was not expecting it. So anyways, I had a pretty good day yesterday, and all started out with, I got a sandwich at store for using my app, and I got a free sandwich, so that started out good. And then I had a gift card that I haven't used for a couple years, and so I had a free coffee too yesterday. So man, yesterday was pretty good for me. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you how I've been doing, and the weather is really nice. well, man, I think it's supposed to be nice till Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure right now. So I'm gonna get my grocery shopping done and then hopefully go home. Maybe do some painting today because it's already getting late. And then tomorrow I'll do some outside work and stuff, and maybe make another video in the next day or two, hopefully, when it's nice. And just wanted to come on here and say what's been going on. Another thing I wanted to mention is I did a review on the headphones, oh, I don't know, maybe 8, 9, 10 days ago now. And one of my friends in Michigan bought them, Mr. Mach 1, and he was telling me he got them and they don't work. So I'm kind of surprised in that because I'm very happy with mine. It's possible with anything you buy you can get a dud. But I'm also wondering if maybe it ain't user error, because one thing I didn't mention in my video is you got to hold the button down to turn it on for like 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds maybe, till it says power on. So I'm not sure if he's maybe not holding that button down long enough or not. But hopefully he's watching this video and he'll hear me talk about it and he'll know how to power it on, or hope if that's what he's doing, or else he just has a bad one and has to exchange it. I did write back on his comment, but I don't think he's seen it, so that's why I'm putting it on here. So anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I hope you have a great week, and hopefully you'll have some nice weather. Be very careful. Things are pretty crazy in this world right now. Try to stay out of big crowds, I'd recommend. And our southern border has been open for I don't know how long. It's been open a long time, and we don't even know who's coming through that border. So we got a lot of enemies in this world, United States, don't like us, and just hate to have anything happen to my YouTube subscribers and my Facebook friends and my family and relatives. So just be careful out there, and we're gonna catch you on the next Wisconsin Greg Show. Take care, everyone. Bye now.